Today we are going to talk about some important facts about Japanese job market. If you're considering to study in Japan, obviously you must also be concerned about the job market of Japan. I am Deepti Singh, your admissions counselor for Japanese universities. These facts that I am going to tell you today, they are going to help you in your decision to study in Japan. So stay tuned and watch till the end. Before we start this video, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that yet. So alright, so let's start today's video. So the first fact about Japanese job market is its employment rate. Do you know that the employment rate of Japan is approximately 97.3% for graduates who sought jobs in Japan in the year 2023. So, मेरा कहने का मतलब ये है कि 97% of the graduates जो कि यूनिवर्सिटीज जापानीज यूनिवर्सिटीज से ग्रेजुएट किए लास्ट ईयर, they were able to seek employment in Japan. This data is by Labor and Education Ministry. Employment in Japan has consistently for many years now has been over 90% for graduates, and that tells us the steady nature of the job market in Japan. Jobless rate in Japan on the other hand is only 2.5%. यानी कि जापान में ऐसे लोग जो कि काम नहीं करते हैं, अनएम्प्लॉयड हैं, दैट इज ओनली 2.5%. I want to tell you that Japan is an aging society and there is an acute shortage of workforce there. That is why we see an inverse trend in the job market in Japan. आप देखेंगे कि बाकी जगह पे पूरी दुनिया में there are recessionary trends, जॉब लॉसेस हो रही हैं और बहुत इफ़ यू हैव बीन फॉलोइंग न्यूज़ यू कैन सी दैट, बट जापान में ऐसा नहीं है. जापान्स जॉब मार्केट हैज़ बीन हेल्दी एंड स्टेडी फॉर मेनी डेकेड्स नाउ. And also this is a great news for students who will graduate from Japanese universities. So what you can expect is that you will definitely be able to secure employment after you graduate from Japanese universities. So this was fact number 1. Now talking about another feature, another fact of Japanese job market, it is their lifetime employment culture. Do you know in Japan there is a concept of lifelong employment, and this is not just in government companies. This is also in private companies. Many Japanese companies, they offer job security and long-term career opportunities to its employees. And in turn, I'm sure employees, if they are, they are nurtured for lifelong employment, you can understand that obviously they will also be more dedicated and more loyal towards their company in that case. And as I said, this is not just in government companies, this happens in private companies also. I have met so many people जिनकी जो रिक्रूटमेंट है वो कैंपस प्लेसमेंट से हुई थी या जस्ट आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन हुई थी, एंड दे रिटायर फ्रॉम द सेम कंपनी. So that is the nature of Japanese employment. So this is called Shushin Koyo. When you look at this kanji, you will understand that it actually means lifelong employment. Would you prefer to have this kind of employment even in India or in your country? Please mention in the comment section if you think that should be encouraged in your country also. और एक बात, so I have never heard of employees getting fired in Japan. I know this will be so surprising, right? Because Japan, the impressions are that Japanese are really perfectionists. So what if somebody is not capable of performing their duties? What if they are not capable or not dedicated? In that case, Japanese companies, they try to move them to another department which might be more suitable for them, or they may consider training the employee again. So these are some of the measures they take, but it is very, very rare to hear of the cases of firing of Japanese employees. Another feature of Japanese job market is that hiring in Japan is highly organized. So most companies in Japan, they hire almost at the same time, which is in April of every year. There are some companies which also choose to hire in October. So they might hire twice in a year, in April and in October, and some companies might choose either April or October. Most companies hire together and it is highly organized. Like in India, if you need an employee, if there is a vacant position, there is a vacancy that you have thought of, so हम क्या करते हैं, we will immediately take out the vacancy in the newspaper or on the website and we start hiring at any point of time. But in Japan, hiring is usually discussed in advance and planned in advance, and this hiring in April and October is aligned to the time when university graduates are available in the job market. So they usually graduate in these 2 months, and that is why hiring is conducted in these 2 months. So likewise, as I said, everything in Japan is planned, as you know. So they plan their hiring also in such a manner that it is convenient for everyone. So these are some of the facts which I'm sure helped you in understanding Japanese job market better. There are many things that I want to tell you about Japanese job market. So stay tuned for video number 2 in this series of Japanese job market. So see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.